Hey, bust it down now. Hey, we go hard today. Robot. Welcome to the Glow Crazy podcast. We are your hosts, Grace and Jamie.
You guys know I'm Grace.
So that must mean I'm Jamie.
Yes, girl.
We have a long one. Happy Hot Girl Selfcare Sunday, everybody. Oh, yes. Effing yes. We are very happy that you are tuning in today. So hello. If you're new here, welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you. Come sit back, hang out. But if you have been with us before, of course, you know the drill. Here is your weekly gift from us. What we got?
I know you guys are trying to have your hot girl summer, okay?
Right.
And I have the perfect gift for you. Everybody is perfect, okay? But maybe you need a little Pilates ball.
Oh, yes! Is this from bar?
Get that chest going? Yeah.
I live right near a bar class thing now, and I thought of you. I was like, oh my god, bar.
Have you done it?
I've only done it on YouTube, but I think it's so hard. I know it's so hard.
It makes you feel so sexy and feminine, and it gets you burning. So you guys, utilize this. Get that booty burning. Here you go.
Yes.
Take
Give it a bowl. So in order to get a gift from us each and every single week, you have to subscribe down below. You can watch the video version, YouTube or Spotify, and audio version on Apple. And grab your Glow Crazy merch. It's on Etsy. Guys, sneak peek on our new little Etsy merch for the summer. A little peek. Yes! Shield baby tee.
Yes.
And you guys, this sits so perfectly on your body, but put it away. We don't want to see her right now. You guys need to keep up with our Instagram story for you to know. Keep your notification bells on when we're posting and uploading new merch in our Etsy store, because oh my god. And then we could glow extra crazy together.
Talk about a hot girl summer. Okay, new baby tees.
Yes. Has it been 100 degrees in Georgia?
Yes, but let me tell you something. I love to text my mom, especially when it's really cold in New York, and be like, oh yeah, it's 80 here. You know, I make those jokes on here.
Yeah.
The other day I'm like, yeah, the real feel is 97. She goes, oh yeah? It is 97 or whatever it was the other day. It was hotter in New York than it was in frickin' Georgia.
Yeah. It was a good 100.
Yeah.
We're all like, what the hell?
The East Coast has quite the heat wave going on, so you guys, make sure you have water wherever you go. Put some cold water on your wrists if you're feeling lightheaded. Drink that
and
water.
And back of your neck?
Yes, back of your neck. This right here. Like, please take care of yourselves, because heat stroke is not something you want. PSA.
No. And now that we're talking about the heat, let's get into today's question of the week, and it will set us up for the whole episode. Okay. Have any of you ever been affected by the sun negatively? Any bad sun stories? Any blistering everywhere? Any bad vacations?
Yeah, leave those stories down below. DM us, because I know I've had my fair share with my Irish ass.
Yeah, that's fair. Speaking of ass, I have a million tan lines on my butt right now.
I love that. That's a good thing to have. A little cheeky.
Right. What about your brows? What were you going to say?
Oh, no, I was just going to say the sun damage is sun damaging. My early signs of photo aging in my early 20s are starting to pop on through.
Premature aging already?
Which it's natural, okay?
It's
I may
natural,
have... Listen, I hate to talk about this when I'm literally 23 freaking years old. But you know, the 11s are starting to come in a little bit. I don't look 16 anymore, and that's okay. I love being a grown woman. But I'm starting to see they were not lying in those aesthetics textbooks. Those signs show.
Crazy. Gosh. Well,
that's why I wear my SPF.
There we go. Cicadia's SPF. For the win.
Thank you.
So, of course, as the sun is getting brighter, the weather's getting hotter, and we obviously want to stay outside all the time, because why not? Get that natural vitamin D, make sure our bodies are all healthy and getting all our nutrients. And the sun is our best friend, yet our biggest enemy. Like, it can literally go F itself.
We are definitely frenemies, me and the sun, for sure.
Frenemies all the way. And the best way to go out in the sun and still enjoy yourself and still have healthy skin is by protection. And there's a lot of education around sunscreen that maybe you don't know, maybe you have zero idea, maybe you just need to go out and shop for an SPF and you don't know how because it's so complicated.
It seems like a lot being thrown at you, all these brands and labels and all this.
It's
so
hard.
We are going to help you simplify that process, okay?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So if wearing a sunscreen by now is not part of your daily routine, first of all, that's crazy.
Girl, get on that. Come on.
Get on
the clock is ticking.
Gosh, yeah. But there are always other ways to cover your face and your eyes and your skin from the sun, which include big floppy hats, the big flowy string floppy hats, or baseball caps, or scarves, or sunglasses. Even I saw somebody, this is the only reason why I thought of the umbrella, just like carrying an umbrella with you, because I saw somebody walking home the other day and the sun was beating. But like, not on this guy. He just had his cute little umbrella. And I was like,
obsessed.
I love that.
Yeah, that is a really good method. There's a reason that these people who use these umbrellas look freaking 12 when they're 40.
Yeah. And it's staying in the shade.
Yes. A physical barrier is some of the best sun protection you can get. It's giving Kentucky Derby, big floppy hats. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yep.
Stay in the shade, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, it's very important that our body gets doses of sun and gains necessary nutrients of vitamin D. Vitamin D is super, super important. If you're concerned about vitamin D deficiency, go ahead, pop a vitamin D supplement, girl. You don't have to be roasting out there, okay?
Yes, correct.
We're not just avoiding a sunburn, though. There's something much bigger, okay? We are fighting sun damage, anti-aging. Well, we're fighting early aging, okay? Yes. Like I said, photo damage is popping on through, you guys, okay?
Yes. Let me fight this premature aging off.
Yes. Beat that hoe. And if you guys don't know, it's not just the aging that's a problem when it comes to the sun. The sun is irritating to the skin. It can trigger hyperpigmentation. You know, I got some of that on my chin. Now, you can become more sensitive. You can worsen breakouts and scars, give that lifelong damage. And then the big one, skin freaking cancer.
Yes.
You should be doing everything in your power to be fighting potential skin cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And now, there is a big misunderstanding when it comes to breakouts and the sun. Do you remember growing up, people would say, oh yeah, I'm breaking out so bad, but good thing it's summer, I could just go sit in the sun?
That used to be me. I am so guilty. Yeah, I'm so guilty of that. But and I hate that it almost worked. It felt like it worked. It felt like it worked, but it didn't work at all.
It's all an illusion. It's an illusion.
All an illusion. Yeah. No way. Because when your skin is red and these breakouts are red, and you want to go outside and have the sun even out your skin tone, it's just making your entire skin red and irritated and burnt.
And it's just drying you out.
Yeah.
You know how people use like alcohol-based products to get rid of like whether it's ingrowns, acne. It's just drying your shit out, girl.
It's just drying it out and irritating it, and you're not healing it. You're not treating it. You're not protecting it. You're ruining it.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys know, obviously, we're kind of saying it's best to avoid the sun. But during this time of year, girl, when it's not 100,000 freaking degrees out, who wants to avoid the sun when it's so nice and beautiful?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no. I want to be out enjoying the beautiful outside, the beautiful grand outdoors.
Yes. Touch grass.
Yeah, touch some freaking grass, y'all.
Touch the grass.
So instead, let's figure out how to best protect your skin from the sun.
All right. What a great idea.
Great ideas here.
Genius. All the way.
All Jamie. So.
Okay. No. Okay, so when you are shopping for a sunscreen, we're really just gonna like simplify the entire shopping for a sunscreen process because this is quite difficult. So when shopping for a sunscreen, you'll see a bunch of bottles, and it's best to pick out the one that says broad spectrum because, does it say it?
It does.
Love that.
SPF 37. We're about to go in that. So sorry to interrupt.
Yes, we are. Broad spec. You know what? Keep your SPF out. Honestly, let's like use that as an example this entire episode. I'm not even kidding. So Katie's
I'm gonna
SPF,
put some on.
everybody. Do it, as you should. And it's
spilling all over the place.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's not a cute look.
And I was just gonna ask, and how much are you putting on?
A whole lot.
A whole lot. So why broad spectrum? Because it is indicating protection from both UVB and UVA rays, and these are the burning rays and your aging and skin cancer rays. So it's protecting everything, all the UV rays.
Yes. You're not just soaking one in, you're blocking them both out.
Yup. Mm-hmm. So you said your SPF is SPF 37.
Isn't that so random? I love it.
That's so random. I really do love it. So does anybody know like what that means?
Raise a hand. Don't all talk at once.
Class. Anybody know what SPF 30 means?
SPF 30 covers 97% of UVB rays, which is, that's a good amount.
That's high. You know? That's almost 100%.
Yeah, almost 100%. We're right there. You're passing class, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, A+.
But anything more than 30 SPF is only a little bit more coverage. I think I was looking, do we have it here? Essentially, wearing a 50 or 75 SPF will perform nearly the same as a 30. One thing that I did note, though, was most people tend to under-apply their sunscreen. They put like a little dollop on and they smush it all around. They think, all right, yeah, that's it.
Right.
No. You want to put, like we say, 2 finger lengths of SPF on your face, neck, you know? But if you are an under-applier, I could imagine that a higher SPF may sort of help to make up that difference. Maybe not as much as we think. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, make sure you're applying enough and make sure that you have at least a 30 SPF.
Yes. Bare minimum is 30. Bare minimum 30. So broad spectrum and SPF 30. You got those two. And yeah, Grace is so right. Maybe you're not applying it everywhere. But like, what is everywhere? It's supposed to be ears, neck, décolleté, your entire face, your jawline. And then if you have extra left over, put that on your hands. Your hands see the sun more than like all of your body. Yeah, driving. Yeah, yep.
That's why ladies used to wear gloves. Mm-hmm. Driving gloves. Mm-hmm.
I just ran out of this hand cream that has SPF in it. And I just want to get it again, to be honest. Because I was like, my hands are covered. How great.
Yeah. And I don't think this has it in it. Are you familiar with the brand Bitch Sticks?
What'd you call me?
Bitch Stick.
No, I don't think I am.
This is their plumping butter. So it doesn't have SPF in it, but they have a lot of great lip products that do have 30 SPF in them. And I love them. Oh my God, yeah. I love them so much. Not only because I do love all of their lip products, and they also have like a body shimmer. That's what I've tried so far.
Love.
But a certain percentage of their money that they're getting in goes towards efforts for protecting people who have gone through domestic abuse, sexual abuse. So Bitch Sticks, non-sponsored, of course, but we love you so much.
But check them out. Yeah.
We freaking love you. So check out Bitch Sticks.
I would love to. Awesome. Okay.
Yes.
How do you spell sticks with an X?
Yes, not a CKS, but
I love
Sticks.
That. Mm-hmm. Sticks.
Love you,
That's perfect. Love you, bitch. Sticks.
Love you, bitch.
Sticks.
Sticks. Also, another thing, when it comes to SPF, which I'm sure you've heard your mother say a billion times, don't forget to reapply.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah. This is
Curl.
my biggest fall off. I never reapply.
I know. So, especially if you're swimming, sweating, staying outside all day, I think I've told this story before, so I'll keep it brief. There was one time I was swimming out in Montauk. I am the kind of girl, I get in the ocean, I don't want to get out. I love
Yeah.
swimming in the waves, okay? My mom told me a billion times, Grace, come outside. Grace Mary, get out here, put on your SPF. I said, girl, no, I'm having fun. Come on, watch me ride this wave.
Yeah.
My mother, and I was in my preteen era, still wearing like a competition swimsuit, one piece, tight as hell to the beach because, we're insecure at that point in our lives. This woman had to cut that bathing suit off me. I got burnt so bad. The sun reflects off the water, hits you even harder. Never again. Reapply.
Did you get blisters? Did you get sun blisters?
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
No.
My lips. Oh. Horrendous.
Oh no, so crusty and burnt.
Oh.
Terrible.
I swear that's why my lips are all wrinkly now.
So did you got oh my god, I keep on wanting to say blood blisters. Sunburn blisters all over your body.
All over. I'll never forget that pain. And like I said, we were camping. We were camping at Montauk. So I wasn't home in the AC I did have aloe, but I was struggling in my camper to move or do literally anything.
Oh. That's so bad.
And then you have to deal with the repercussions of all your aunts and your mama just being like, "Huh? What did I tell you?"
Yeah, and it's like that's actually even worse.
I think that might have been the worst part.
Yeah, the "I told you so" moments, and it's like, yeah, I got it. I know.
I told you so. I'm dealing with the repercussions. So. I don't need that.
I hate it. Literally, exactly. Oh my god, I got really, really, really similar sunburn blisters on my nose a couple of summers ago from being just outside in Mexico, and I did reapply. I put my sunscreen on and reapplied because I just knew, and I still got burnt, and my entire nose was peeling off just to go home and take my senior portrait photos.
No! Oh,
my nose was so messed up.
Oh my god,
it was so bad. It was exactly what you think it looks like. What am I gonna do?
You should have put antlers on, and it could have been your senior portrait theme.
Literally, I looked like a clown. My nose was so red. But whatever.
I like it. It could have been a look. It could have been a vibe.
It could have been. I could have started a trend there, right?
I'm saying.
Okay, so our next little snippet about sunscreen. So does Circadia have the plus signs or no? It might not, because I think it's a Western skincare product.
No, I'm not seeing any plus signs.
Okay. I honestly might in my sunscreen, but I don't really feel like getting up and getting it. But so guys, when you are looking at some sunscreens and you get a little confused and overwhelmed because maybe you see a bunch of plus signs on the label, that's okay. So the normal sunscreen is just going to be, broad spectrum. Yes, it covers all UV rays, but majority of sunscreens, especially in the US, only cover UVB rays, which are the burning rays. And that's your sun protection factor, SPF. It means how long you can actually stay outside while being protected from the burning rays. But the plus signs indicate UVA protection. And because the US and Western world is so behind in skincare, you'll mainly see these plus signs in Asian brands, European brands, and just everywhere else but the US, because we just suck so bad. Mm-hmm. But this is protection grade of UVA. So if you see something like PA plus, and all of that, the amount of plus signs means more protection. But, one plus sign doesn't mean zero protection. It just means kind of moderate, and it just gets more and more protected. and our UVA rays are the rays that cause skin cancer, lifelong damage. It penetrates way deeper into the skin, and this is where your premature aging or hyperpigmentation all comes in from these rays. So, if you're looking to wonder what these plus signs are, it's your UVA protection.
Yes. Now you know. That's what a lot of, I remember in school learning UVB, like you said, burning rays, UVA, aging.
That's how I remember
So,
it.
yeah, don't stress about the plus, and all that. Now you know what that means.
Exactly. So this is just my personal recommendation. Of course, we don't need to get one with 4 pluses. If you don't need it, then just don't get it. But for example, if you are someone that's using a really strong active in your routine, a tretinoin, any retinoids, adapalene, then your best bet for getting a sunscreen is a broad spectrum with like 4 pluses. That's your best bet. You get the most protection in the sun, will not irritate your skin because you're already doing something on your skin that's really drying, and the sun can really damage it.
Right, you want to play it safe.
Yeah.
Definitely get all the plus signs.
Yeah, exactly. So, as UVB, or the sunscreen that protects UVB rays, is how long you can stay outside without your skin burning. This is protection for how long you can stay outside without your skin turning brown, which is just, the darker hyperpigmentation colors. Like, your skin turns brown, but not everyone's skin turns brown or darker. So that's why you could get away with not needing any plus signs, and just a regular broad spectrum SPF 30 works just as well. So just in case you're curious.
If anything, you're stressed, you're overwhelmed, just go for that SPF 30. Just wear some form of sun protection.
Yeah.
And I will say,
exactly.
I never read the back of this because I'm me. I also, if you guys notice, I left this in my makeup bag once and my bronzer exploded. So if you're like, girl, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, why is your thing so gross? It's bronzer. That's my own fault. I'm very type B.
You didn't rub it in the dirt?
No, well, that's for later. But it says reapply at least every 2 hours. Use a water-resistant sunscreen if you're swimming or toweling. Oh, like maybe wipe it. I don't know. What does toweling mean?
Toweling?
Your skin off? I don't know. But sun protection measures. Spending time in the sun increases your risk of skin cancer and early skin aging. To decrease this risk, regularly use a sunscreen with a broad spectrum SPF value of 30 or higher, and any other sun protection measures, including limited time in the sun, especially from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Wear long sleeve shirts, pants, hats, and sunglasses. Protect your eyes. But I just like that it says all that.
I really like that it says that too. Wow.
Yeah, everything.
That's actually really cool.
This isn't your only tool.
Right.
Use it all.
Wow. We just straight up looked at our resources and just like gave so much education.
I love it. That's all.
Wow.
All right, bye guys. No.
Okay, bye. Hope you enjoyed. Damn. Is that one a physical or chemical sunscreen?
This one is a chemical. My heart wants me to use a physical sunscreen though, because it is more protection, dare I say, because of my sensitive ass Irish skin. But we'll go over what the difference is between.
What is the difference?
Wow.
We're up to it.
Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. So physical sunscreen, you may have also heard it be called mineral sunscreen. It sits on your skin and it kind of bounces back those UV rays. Really great for, like I said, the sensitive Irish skin, rosacea, young skin, acne prone girlies. It's almost like a shield compared to chemical sunscreens. Now, in a physical sunscreen, you may see some zinc oxide, titanium dioxide. Those are the main ingredients that you'll see. But don't take what I'm saying as, oh, well then chemical sunscreens are bad, because that's not true. And don't listen to those holistic girlies who are making their own sunscreens, please, I'm begging you.
Please don't listen to them.
Those are not FDA regulated, and SPF that are on the shelves are very tightly regulated by the FDA.
Mm-hmm.
So trust those. They're both great, physical and chemical. It's just a preference for what your skin does the best with.
Yes. Yep.
Yes. So that's your physical.
Yes.
Now chemical. This sunscreen has avibenzone. How do you pronounce it?
Avobenzone.
Avobenzone. It's so crazy. Whenever we do an episode, I realize I've only ever read these words, and I've never said them out loud.
And like I know the word.
Case in point, jojoba.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny, girl. I knew what it was. I've just been reading it for all these years.
Jojoba.
Yeah. We also have, oh my god,
octocrylene. I know that one.
Octinoxate. That's another one that's in here, and then oxybenzone.
Yeah.
So in chemical sunscreen, that's what you'll see. If you're a little bit confused, just look at the ingredients. That's how you can tell it's a chemical.
If you can't pronounce them, that's a chemical sunscreen.
Take notes, you guys. That's exactly it. That's how you can tell.
Yeah.
Now, chemical sunscreens, they more so, your skin absorbs them, and of course they're typically lighter in weight. That's what I do love about this, is that like it's not leaving a white cast on my skin. It's just easy peasy. The chemical sunscreens absorb and then like switch it in your skin. I don't have the right verbiage.
I don't actually know. I believe,
and I have a note in my, because I was on the treadmill yesterday morning and I was listening to something and kind of taking notes. But
workout
chemical
early.
Sunscreen. I know, what can I say? No, but chemical sunscreens absorb UV rays and undergo a chemical reaction and dissipate the energy as heat.
Gotcha.
Rather than the physical that bounces them back. So that's why physical is really good, because you're not even getting that UV absorption in the first place.
That is great. That is really good to know. Yeah. Yes. So what do you prefer for your skin?
Like I said, I love how easy it is to just throw on a chemical sunscreen and not worry about a white cast.
Yeah.
I hate the way a physical sunscreen like leaves that white cast, but I love the protection it gives. Mm-hmm. When you think about zinc oxide, think about the lifeguard noses. You know, like that white stuff. That was zinc that they were putting on their noses. Because, you know, like Jamie with her red nose.
My red nose. My little red nose reindeer.
Like a red nose. She gonna shake it. Okay, sorry.
But real. Yeah, should have done that. Yeah, that's zinc. Yeah, you're so right.
Yeah. So what about you? What's your preference?
I think right now I'm using a chemical sunscreen just because I had it. But my personal preference, I like a tinted mineral sunscreen because I don't like a white cast either. And I don't know, a tint adds that extra glow. My skin is really acne prone, so mineral sunscreens are better for my acne prone skin. But I just don't like that I could feel it on my skin. Chemical sunscreens, forget it. They are so lightweight, my skin drinks it, but like I feel a physical sunscreen on my skin. I don't love it all the time.
Yeah, I could totally see that. And I gotta get on the tinted SPF.
Do it. Oh my god. Versed is my favorite sunscreen. It's my only my only problem is that the bottle is like this big. It's like literally this big. Why is your sunscreen so small? You realize that that's the product you need the most of?
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. And the other one I really like is Bliss, but that one is just too thick for me. I don't know if you'd love it. It's real thick. She a real thickie. Okay. A fat tea with a pH.
But okay, noted.
Yeah. But yeah, their tinted sunscreens exist. They can even out your skin tone. If, you know, you want to even out your skin tone. If you don't, they're still great. and they give it an extra little glow. And sometimes, if your tinted moisturizer or tinted sunscreen, is so good, then it could just take away one of your steps in your makeup routine because you already have that little nice glowy base.
Yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. Just nice and even. And that's why I could use it because, I mean, this light is kind of helping me. But,
True, you're glowing right now.
Oh my God, I'm glowing crazy.
Yes! That was so good.
That's the name of the show.
What? She used the title.
Wow! But yeah, I could use that because I get that. I say it a billion times. The jawline. I have my little dark circles, my Versace's, but use a little boost.
You know what I sometimes pisses me off about mineral sunscreens is that I feel like it pills a little bit easier than a chemical could, but also that just could depend on the products that you're using.
Right.
But like I do notice it.
Yeah, like if I'm going to the beach, screw it. Like I don't really care about that. I'm going to play in the sand in the water,
Any sunscreen works, yeah.
Yeah, but like if I'm going to brunch, I don't want to be putting on something that's going to pill when I go to put on my makeup and then I have a freaking mental breakdown in the mirror and I have to like leave in 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yep. Speaking of pilling up, that ordinary product that I was using, I just started using it not that long ago. I cannot use it anymore. It pills up and it's not reacting with my skin well. My skin, it didn't break out, but I had little blackheads everywhere on my cheeks and I was like, I didn't have this before I started using this product. So I'm out. So I stopped using it in the past few days and my skin's fine.
Okay. Well, remind me, what exactly was it?
It was the azelaic acid. What did I just say? Azelaic acid. Iggy Azalea's product. Azelaic acid by The Ordinary. It was that cream.
Okay.
And I hated it. And it pilled. And it always pilled like right here. And I'd be like, go fuck yourself. God.
God, so annoying. But okay, now you know.
Yeah, now I know. So I'm not using it anymore. Anyway, I had to say that.
Yeah. In terms of when you're looking for an SPF for your specific skin type, if you have oily skin, you know the drill. Non-comedogenic. That means that it's not going to clog your pores. Okay, that big word is not so scary. It just means that's not going to clog your pores. You want to go for oil-free, a gel base, and something that's nice and lightweight. And then, of course, for dry skin, you want to look for those hydrating ingredients like hyaluronic acid, glycerin, ceramide. Just something that will help give your dry skin that crutch. That's my crutch motion.
Yeah, yeah. Crutching away. Yeah, it's so important to find the sunscreen that's best for your skin because we may think that sunscreens are going to break us out, but they won't. The right sunscreen for your skin won't break you out. It's not meant to do that.
Right. That's no reason to not be protecting your skin from the sun.
Have you ever done or seen those sunscreen tests on like a blotting paper or something like that to show how much oil or how much grease goes on your skin from those sunscreens? Have you ever? I did this on myself. I did this by myself before I saw it. I saw one other person do it years and years and years ago on TikTok, so I immediately did it. And sunbum and that blotting paper, you just like put a little bit on and it seeped right through. And I did it. I tested it over I tested it overnight, so it had a good 8 hours of application on these blotting papers, and I forgot what other ones I used, but some just stayed on the paper, some kind of went half and half, they absorbed a little bit, some stayed on. Sunbum went right down. I was like, oh, all right.
And I use Sunbum a lot of the times. Like that's just what I have.
Yada yada. Yeah.
Which, speaking of, it's the beginning of the summer season in some states. If we are literally taking our sunscreen out of the closet and dusting it off, maybe time to invest in a new product Okay, these things do expire, and you do not want to be using an expired sunscreen and then realize when it's the end of your beach day and you're burnt to a crisp and you say, what? I even reapplied. Girl, how old is that sunscreen?
Check that date.
Please. Please.
Yeah. No, you're so right, though.
It's real. Very real experience.
Mm-hmm. Has this happened to you?
I can't remember a specific moment, but I definitely have some sunscreens in my closet that are years old.
Near expired.
That just sit in the back that we don't touch, but...
Yeah. Pretty sure I've seen the same bottles of sunscreen in my house in this big Ziploc bag for so long.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's a common experience for a lot of households.
Very universal. Everyone has that bag of sunscreens you don't use.
Yeah, judgment-free zone, but be mindful when you're, packing for the beach.
Yeah. Hey, so rapid fire.
Boom.
Is it important to wear sunscreen every day?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you listening to us?
God, every time I speak, I feel like you don't listen.
God.
It's like talking to a wall.
I thought you were glowing crazy with us. Second mention.
Now you're just crazy. You're not glowing.
Now how much should I reapply? Boom.
2 finger lengths. You should be applying 2 finger lengths. Every single time you need to reapply 2 finger lengths.
And that's not for your whole body, my love.
Your whole upper, your whole décolleté and up.
Yes.
Maybe not whole body.
That's how much we're using. Our whole body, you just lather that stuff right in. Lather. Yes, be mindful.
Make sure if you're using a spray on your body, don't just spray it on. You have to actually rub it in.
Girl, oh my gosh. And
don't just spray a line.
Fun fact, if you're getting a spray tan regularly, don't use an aerosol. It's going to break down that spray tan. Use a lotion.
Oh, tea. Really?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wow, you're probably right. Yeah. That's super tea. I kind of want to test that now.
Yes. Do one leg aerosol, one leg lotion.
And one leg lotion. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's fucked. No way. And you know what also breaks down a spray tan?
What?
Dove body soap.
Yes.
Dove breaks down a spray tan. Yeah.
Screw Dove. For real.
Screw Dove. And I have it in my shower, and I was planning on spray tanning at the end of the week.
We're like, oh, nope, gotta swap it over.
So, interesting.
One last rapid fire. Jamie, do I need SPF if it's in my moisturizer or my makeup?
If it's in your moisturizer or makeup, you're not getting enough SPF. You need your own individual SPF product.
Y'all are about to really piss me off right now. I feel
y'all about to make me mad.
So keep those. Yeah, like I say every episode, I hope you're taking notes. This is important, especially if you're confused about sun protection. One last thing I want to share. I bother Corey so much about wearing SPF because he works outside a lot. And the other day, he came home, he said, Grace, you're going to be mad at me. What did you do? No. But he goes, I need to start leaving SPF in my work bag. I go, oh no.
Corey goes, you're gonna be mad at... Oh my god!
And for you guys watching, no, that is not a white tank top he has on.
Oh my god, that's bad. You should hit him in the back.
Girl, oh my god.
Let me just... That's fucked.
Then, and it's funny because he went to the beach the other day with 2 of his guy friends, and this toxic masculinity, his whole front of his body and his limbs were all fine. His upper and mid back, not so much. All right, at least I know I could trust you. There's not a girl rubbing in your sunscreen when I'm not there. Okay, I'll give you a pass. Maybe you need an aerosol. You're not getting a spray tan.
That's so true. Yep, that's so true.
I can't with this man.
God damn. Wow, that's hilarious. Oh my god.
Yeah. He learned his lesson.
Of course. Wow.
So I can ask.
If y'all are gonna lay out in the sun, wear a sunscreen. You'll still get tan. You'll still get tan.
Yes.
I promise.
Oh, Yeah, you will still get color, my love. You're not going to be giving Casper as long as you
Yeah.
promise me that one.
Yeah, you're fine. Oh my god, damn. Well, that was a nice short.
Yeah, nice in and out, laid down the law, and getting out of here.
Lay down in the sun with shade and protection. But yeah.
Yes, invest in a hat.
Any closing thoughts?
Oh, I think that's about it for me.
Right. So hopefully you guys are now confident in your sun protection and your SPF. So then when you go to the store, you know exactly what you're doing. And if you have any questions, just give us a comment down below. Of course, we'll answer. Maybe someone else will answer. Anybody at all.
Yes.
And if you loved today's episode, please do not forget to rate us 5 stars, give us a big like, and subscribe to receive a gift from us each and every single week.
Every week.
Every single week. Something different every week. And of course, do something that makes you happy today. Drink your water. Wear your SPF.
Here, take this. This is my gift to you this week as well. Enjoy your Pilates ball and your SPF.
2 things. How to be a hot girl. And of course, glow crazy, everybody.
Crazy.
Yeah, check out, yeah.